So, recently I've been reading Fogalt's Pendulum by Umberto Eco, and Agartha was brought up by one of the characters. I remembered a few things about Agartha, and decided it would be an interesting topic to research. So I did. Surprisingly, I found quite a few resources on Agartha, but they mostly came in one form. Old books that I would have to pay for. So as a respectable and determined person that I am, I immediately gave up and forgot about it for a couple weeks. But I eventually came back to it and tried again. And this time, I did the impossible. I went to the second Google page. The second went to the third, and the third went to the fourth, and the fourth went to insanity. In my insanity, one of the only things I could find was that the Hollow Earth theory is brought up in the Agartha sources. So let me tell you about that. One of the first people to actually propose the Hollow Earth theory was an old white guy named Edmund Haley. His parents probably hated him to such an extent that they chose to name him Edmund. They also probably realized that the only thing worse than naming your son Edmund was to spell like Edmund. I just feel bad for the guy. But anyway, back to the topic. Edmund was born in 1656 in Hagerson, Shoreditch, near London. I hope I got that name right. He was alive around the time when the European people actually started trying to come to scientific conclusions about the world we inhabit, causing a technological and intellectual advancement. But this rush for knowledge came with some strange theories. He had the idea in his head that the world was just a bunch of hollow balls inside of each other because of some nerdy telescope and magnetic field stuff I'm underqualified to talk about. But basically, this model had many different atmospheres inside of it, and Edmund thought that if the model were to be correct, life could thrive in these internal atmospheres. You may see him as this old dumblehead, but just as Aristotle and Ptolemy thought that the sun revolved around the earth and still were pioneers for the pursuit of science, Edmund further pressed the science of astronomy and predicted a comet's passing of Earth 15 years after his death. This comet was later named after him because of how freaking cool he was. Anyways, later in 1774, some other old dead white guy named Charles Hudson fully disproved the Hollow Earth theory, and that was it. Not really. See, it should have ended there, but there's one factor that let it continue. Stupid people. After it fully being disproven, it quickly turned into a pseudoscience. The idea changed from a bunch of hollow balls inside of each other to just one hollow ball, sun-like thing in the center. This was mostly because people liked the idea that there could be life inside of it. So, sun in the middle supports life, yeah, all that stuff. But this is just as easily disproved. Still to this day, though, the Hollow Earth theory has a following. And so does Agartha. Yeah, I bet you forgot that was her original topic. The idea is said to originate from a fictional Buddhist society called Agarttha. Sounds similar, right? Agartha has many slightly similar theories connected to it. Some theories is that the inside of the Hollow Earth is the Christian hell. Others say it's the Tartarus, the Greek mythological prison for the Titans. Another says it's inhabited by a group in hiding from the rest of humanity, like the dwarves. There are folktales of large hooded people that have been seen exiting caves in large groups, which kind of connects to Agartha. There are many mentions of giants or large people in these series, although there are also many mentions of giants in every mythology and conspiracy theory. It's just one of those things. Agartha has been frequently connected to secret societies who run the world, out of sight, such as Illuminati or the ever so memed lizard people. In 1951, Robert Ernest Dickhoff said that an alien race came to Earth tens of thousands of years before the invention of the wheel, and constructed a tunnel system with exits all around the world to use as a UFO station. That's like really far gone theory that he got going. Anyways, he claimed that it is still in use to this day. There are a few theories that connect historical figures to this ancient underground society. One such is that Hitler's secret expedition to Antarctica for margarine fat was a front to establish a connection with Agartha. So, after all that, what did we learn from this? I honestly do not know. I don't believe in any super advanced ancient alien species or hiding societies ruling the world under our feet. I actually think it's quite hilarious that people have considered it. I mean, there's no way that someone could think that is real. There's just no way. It's stupid. Stupid, yeah, there's no way. It must be a joke, right, guys? Come on, guys, it's a joke, right? A joke. Guys, it's a joke, guys.